Hello everybody and welcome back to another anger-induced episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and I bitch and complain about things that annoy me, bother me, just plain piss me off for what little time I have left doing this series. And by God, I don't know if it's destiny, if it's fate, or just what, but this has got to be the best moment ever for me. Because I get to complain about a Hayao Miyazaki Studio Ghibli film that is now getting a live-action adaptation. And it doesn't fucking need it! Yes, that's right. For those of you who have been living under a rock, for the last, I want to say, few hours, maybe a day or so. Oh no, basically for the last few months! Yeah. Holy shit, the last few months this thing has been announced. Wow, are you serious? This was announced back in February, and I'm only finding out about it now. You hit under my radar for this long? Wow! You must have slipped up somehow. Oh yeah, that's right, because other people put it up online. Wow. Wow! I can't believe you slid under my radar for this long. But Spirited Away is getting a live-action theatrical adaptation. I would like to start off this by saying the following here. No. Look, I am already pissed off that Netflix is doing a live-action One Piece. I'm still pissed that they're live-action Cowboy Bebop. I don't care what the ass-kissers have to say about it. I think it sucks. I think it looks like god-awful crap. You're basically bastardizing a classical anime franchise, and you're just bastardizing it right into the ground. And I can't believe you're doing it. This is even worse. So, for those of you that have never heard of Spirited Away, let me give you a little wonderful concept of the story. There's a girl named Chihiro, and she and her family move to a new town. They get lost following the moving van and end up going into a tunnel which leads to the spirit world. Yes, where all the spirits gather. Her mother and father, becoming, gluttonous pigs that they are, start eating a lot of the food and literally turn into pigs. Chihiro, who is terrified to eat the food because, quote, there's nobody there and this is a problem, decides not to eat it, sparing her from the grisly fate that those two ended up getting. But, of course, she runs off terrified when they turn into pigs and is eventually saved by Haku. Or Kahaku, or I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was Haku or Kahaku, one of the two. But anyway, he ends up saving her and taking her to Odaba's bathhouse, where she has to, quote, work as one of the employees. I'm going to be polite in this, I want to say. One of the employees, and try to earn her freedom by, quote, saving her parents. Yeah, that goes kind of well. So, the whole thing devolves into her helping a character called No Face, who's standing outside. No Face ends up coming inside, eating a couple people, and starts making fake gold all over the place. Like, yeah, I'm rich off my ass, you're all gonna love me. And when Chihiro refuses to take the gold, all of a sudden it's like, no, this is a problem, and then No Face starts losing it. Chihiro, in the meantime, trying to save Kahaku, is trying to go off to Obaba's sister to save him. Yeah, that goes well. Which it does, actually, because it turns out the other sister's nice. Yeah, sort of that good witch, bad witch bullshit. But it's a fun story. It's a wonderfully made story. It is one of my top 3 favorite Ghibli films of all time, and they're going to bastardize it by making it a live-action adaptation. It's coming in 2022. You sick bastards. Why bastardize this? That's what I want. That's what I want to know. But apparently this isn't the only ever Ghibli film to get a stage adaptation, because we had Princess Mononoke one, part of the London New Diorama Theater. So I'm not counting that, because that's theater. Okay? That's theater. There's a difference between the theater and theater. There's a difference. Besides how I'm pronouncing it, there's a difference. But Spirited Away was a massive hit in Japan, and you are basically going to bastardize this for money. Congratulations. But you got, what is it? The Tony and Oliver award-winning director, John Card from Les Miserables, and a couple other people, or a couple other things. This one's going to be penning and helming this. I don't care if you have Andrew Lloyd Webber penning this bitch. I don't want a live-action adaptation of a series that does not, hell of a movie that does not need a live-action adaptation. Who the fuck asked for this? Who? And I like how they go, I feel so excited and privileged to be working on the first ever stage adaptation. Yeah, stage my ass. Stage my ass. Yeah, no. No. This is going to be a live-action abomination. This is going to be a train wreck. Why? I ask you once again, why? Oh, no. This has been annoying to all hell here. But, oh, God, no. Oh. And apparently, you got Hayo's stamp of approval. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. The man retires and comes out of retirement more times than I change underwear. I guarantee you slip a piece of paper under him that says, do you think I'm a cool person? He'll stamp it with his seal of approval. Yes, I think you're cool. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yes, I must create my next big hit. I'm going to retire. Now I'm back from the bathroom. I'm not going to retire. Screw this. I'm retiring. Okay, I had to walk around the office. I'm back to doing this again. The man retires and comes out of retirement more times than I change underwear. And he's okay with this. I got nothing. But apparently, this is a staged version. Okay? Now, you're going to say, but Andrew, you said you were fine with this. Yes, I'm fine with Princess Mononoke being a staged version, because I didn't like Princess Mononoke. That was not one of my favorite things. But Spirited Away, and this is going theatrical, but now they're saying theater. So which the fuck is it? Is it theatrical? Is it theatrical, or is it you need to go to the theater to see it? Or is it theater, where you're going to see a bunch of people dancing on stage like cats? In which case, get Andrew Lloyd Webber, he'd probably be better at it. Look, the man did Phantom of the Opera. Hell, he even did Cats. And all Cats is nothing but a bunch of horny cats singing. Tell me I'm wrong with that. Tell me I'm wrong with that. Huh? No, I didn't think so. Yeah. No. You tell me I'm wrong that Cats is nothing but a bunch of horny cats singing. Let me rephrase it. Ugly horny cats. I'll quote Blitz from Hell of a Boss. Ugly horny cats. That's all Cats was. Ugly horny cats. And you want to talk about train wrecks? Look at that live-action abomination. Anybody want to remember that nightmare? I didn't think so. Oh, yes. But this bothers me. Because if you're going after Studio Ghibli films, I swear to God, if you bastardize Kiki's Delivery Service, I will be pissed. I will rage the likes of which you've never seen before. Why, you ask? Because I like Kiki's Delivery Service. It's actually one of my favorite movies. In fact, that was the very first ever DVD I ever owned personally. Very first one that we ever owned, like in the house, was Bicentennial Man. But the first one that I ever owned was Kiki's Delivery Service. And I swear to God, why? What the hell? Why? You have the balls to pull this out. Oh, well, we're gonna, make a live-action Spirited Away. Everybody's gonna love it. I'm part of the everybody that you're talking about, and I don't love it. I don't understand why you want to bastardize everything with remakes and live-action adaptations. Look, it doesn't work for Disney anymore. They struck gold. They had lightning in a bottle one time and refused to accept the fact that, this isn't going to happen again. Oh, look, it happened with Aladdin. That's because Aladdin had nothing to go up against it in the theaters. There was nothing to go up against it that week. That's why it did so damn well. I guarantee you, if you would have released that a week earlier or a week later, you would have been screwed. But no, you did the research on that one, and you got it taken care of. It's just, it bothers me. It bothers me. I'm tired of these live-action adaptations. And now, they're still saying that it's theater. Like, it's theater. Well, now, which is it? Is it theatrical or is it theater? There's a fucking difference, you jackasses! One, you have to pay well, actually, no, you gotta pay money for both. But one, you have to pay money and you see it on this gigantic screen where it's projected. You know how the original was aired. And then there's theater, where they're acting in front of you, live and in person. Now, would somebody tell me which is the correct adaptation of this? Because they're saying theater. Well, which is it? Is it theatrical or is it theater? Make up your fucking minds! Oh, but it's a live-action Spirited Away. Fine, okay, it's theater! It's theater! Okay, so you're saying it's theater! Oh, okay. So you're saying it's theater! So, question, my weird and panicky chums, why do this now? Spirited Away has been out for how many fucking decades, and you're choosing now to do it? Now! Out of all the time in the world that you had, you're choosing now. Okay. And the sky is blue. Up is up and down is down. Are we just in Topsy-Turvy land? Is this Topsy-Turvy land? I think it's Topsy-Turvy land. Because none of this is making sense to me. Oh, but Andrew, it makes perfect sense. To who? To who? To who? Who does this make sense to? We're going to make a live-action Spirited Away. Netflix is making a live-action One Piece. They have the live-action Cowboy Bebop. As far as I'm concerned, those are stage plays that we're being forced to watch in episodic bits. That'd be like going to the theater and watching 10 minutes of a performance, the curtain comes down, they go, please wait for the next performance, it will be in 5 minutes. And then you're waiting there, and the next hit, whoop, up goes the curtain, and now you got another 10 minutes worth of performance, and then whoop, down goes the curtain, and another 5 minutes later, you gotta wait. I'm tired of these live-action adaptations. Stop bastardizing anime. Okay? It's already got an uphill battle as it is, courtesy of every parent in the world thinking it's nothing but porn. Oh, anime's pornography. My children are watching bestiality. No, there's no way boobs can be that big. This is a horrible thing. My children are watching this. And then you have 1,000 Helen Lovejoys. Somebody think of the children. We must ban this stuff. But yet a live-action adaptation seems to be loved by everybody. Okay. So, to basically characterize this soundly, you're fine with live-action adaptations, but the actual anime stuff, no. Look at Netflix. They had to basically desexualize Faye. There's a lot of people pissed off at that. Well, it's too difficult to make the character's outfit exactly like it was in the series. let me introduce you to this group of people over here. They're called cosplayers. That stands for costume play. You want to know what they do? They take characters from fictional stories and they make them real. Hey, guess what? This is the group right here. This group right here. I want to introduce you to the Netflix. You see these people right here? Right here. These people right next to me. These people right here. They are fake cosplayers. You want to know what they do? They made Faye's outfit a reality. You cheap fucks. Yeah, that's right. And now you have this. Oh, look. Oh, well, it's visually stunning. Is it a stage play or is it a theatrical release? Make up your fucking minds. There is a difference. You're petting this like this is basically going to be a massive... You're going to see it on a big screen. Not you're going to see a bunch of people dancing around on a stage like it's fucking Cats. So which is it? Is it a stage play or is it a theatrical version? Which the fuck is it? So everything I'm seeing so far is saying, oh, well, it's a stage play. Okay, so it's a stage play. So then that basically means it's not a theatrical release. But yet you're saying it's a theatrical release. Japan, can we talk for a minute, please? Can we talk? There is a difference between theatrical release, okay? There's a huge difference between theatrical and theater. But, and I want to stress this here, but that doesn't mean that you can get away with murder. It just means there's a fine line. Don't step over that line. There's a fine line. But yet, here we go again. Is it theater or theatrical? You need to come up with a better solution to this than just, I think it's theater. It seems like it's theater. Well, if it's theater, then that makes a difference. Or is it theatrical? Because theatrical is something totally different. I don't know. And then you look this up, and oh yeah, there's like trailers from like years ago that were put up, and it's like, what the hell? You can't tell, is it fan-made or not fan-made? I can't fucking tell. And most of the time you're figuring, okay, it's fan-made, but then it could actually be what they're doing. Now, this one here, I think it is fan-made, happily. The one trailer that I was pulling up here, I think it is fan-made. But for the love of Christ, kids, I kind of feel like Squirtle. I feel like Squirtle in that episode of Robot Chicken, the very first episode. Okay? I feel like Squirtle. Where Squirtle and Pikachu were having that conversation, and Pikachu's like, say the line, Earl, or you get the gas. For the love of Christ, kids, go read a book or something. And guess what? For the love of Christ, kids, go read a book. Go watch the fucking Ghibli anime adaptation. Hell, watch the Disney dub. I don't care. Live action, why? Why? And everything I'm finding, they're saying it's a stage play. Was it a stage play or is it theatrical? There's a difference here. There's a serious difference. You're saying it's theatrical. You're showing trailers. You're showing posters like it's theatrical. Like, oh, this is going to be on the big screen. If it's going to be on the big screen, then that's theatrical. If it's going to be a bunch of people on a stage, that's a stage play. That's theater. They're thespians. There's a fucking difference between the two. There is a difference. There's a huge difference. Let me give you the exact definition of theater. H-E-A-T-H. Theater. I want the exact definition here. I want the exact definition of theater. Okay. There's three definitions, okay? Three. Ready? Three definitions. The first A building or outdoor area in which plays and other dramatic performances are given. Basically think like, Shakespearean festivals and shit like that. 2. The activity or profession of acting in, producing, directing, or writing plays. Noun, the theater. Noun, the theater. Let me use it in a sentence. What made you want to go to the theater? 3. A play or other activity or presentation considered in terms of its dramatic quality. Sentence. This is intense, moving, and inspiring theater. But here's the thing. There's 2 ways to pronounce this and make it definitely different. Because when you say theater, you're talking about stage performances like Cats, Phantom of the Opera, classic. Phantom of the Opera is a classic. Cats is nothing but a bunch of ugly, horny cats dancing about how they want to get laid and become humans or some weird thing. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I never liked Cats, and if I didn't like it beforehand, that live action dumpster fire that we had a few years ago did not help it at all. Trust me. Phantom of the Opera? I love Phantom of the Opera. That is one of my favorite musicals. And I hate musicals. And if somebody like me that hates musicals comes out and tells you that Phantom of the Opera is a good goddamn musical, that's something you could take to the bank. I mean, that is something you could take to the bank. If I tell you that, I think Phantom of the Opera is one of the best musicals I've ever seen, that's something you can take to the bank. If I tell you Cats is ugly as fuck, take that to the bank, because I hate Cats with a passion. But it bothers me. It bothers me. Live action adaptations. And now we're getting into this. So is it a stage play, which is theater, or is it theatrical, which is theater? There's a difference. There is a huge world of difference. Like I said, the one you're watching on a gigantic screen. The other one you're watching people dancing around a stage like they're fucking marionettes and somebody's up top pulling the strings of the puppets. There's a difference! I have no words for this. There's no emoticon for this. If it's theater, fine. If it's theater, I have no issue with it. Make stage plays. Japan makes shit tons of stage plays. Look at the freaking Super Sentai series. They make a crap ton of those every year. They make stage plays for the Sentai series. I'm fine with that if it's theater. If we're talking theater, where, you're doing a theatrical release, that I'm not okay with in any way, shape, or form. So, my final phrase here is, pick a fucking lane and stay in it. So pick a lane. Or is it theater or theater? Is it theatrical or theater? There's a difference. There's a huge difference! But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you confused, weirded out, or worried about this? Or are you fine with this? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants.